how many small business owners actually get distracted during the course of the day, either by their telephone, by emails, by somebody knocking on the door, by their wife walking in if they work from home, or all sorts of things. It's happening all the time. The reality of it is, the question I would say to you is, how serious are you about your business and doing it? However, if you haven't got an awareness about the distraction and why it's happening, you're never going to change it. So the first tip is awareness precedes change. So being aware of when you are being distracted and why you're being distracted. So that's the first bit. The next bit of this is, ask yourself the question, do I really want to do this? The very thing that you've got down and you're being distracted from, the fact that you are getting distracted away from it tells me that you can't really want it that much. Because if you did, if it was a choice between breathing or not breathing and staying alive, you would do it. So what's the difference? You can't want it that much. So is what you're doing, is it a want or is it a need? You know, what bit in that? Is it I want, but I'm not really sure that I'm going to do it? Oh, but I need to do this, but I can't be asked. Start to think about that and then score it on a scale of 1 to 10 of how important that is to you. Because if it's not important, you won't do it. If it is important, you will. It's as simple as that. And maybe use the Eisenhower matrix to do this. So, and then scale the bits on there. How important are they? Or the 4 Ds is part of the Eisenhower matrix as well. Is, do I do it, dump it, delegate it, or defer it? So think about how important it is and put it in the criteria of what you really want to do. So for me, I'll always, my list is always done. And I always start with however many things I've got to do. And then I'll put them in order of how important they are. And then I'll start from the top and I'll work down until I've got them all done. Because I know that that's what needs to be done to make my business work and for me to get the result that I want. But if you're not that worried about it, then you will get distracted. So stop making excuses and actually focus on what needs to be done. So there you are. Number 1, awareness precedes change. So be aware of it. So maybe put an elastic band around your wrists, and every time that you are starting to get distracted, flick the elastic bands, because that will rewire the synapse in your brain from that. The next bit is, ask yourself, do I really want this? How much do I really want it? So if you don't really want it, stop wasting your time on it. Delegate that to somebody else. So next, is it a want or a need? So think about that bit. Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want it? Maybe use the Eisenhower matrix or the 4 Ds matrix. If you want to know about more of any of that, give us a call. Come on, do it now. And if you've enjoyed this video, please watch the next video just here, or subscribe to my YouTube channel just here.